Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, YouTube land. Welcome to my world of fun once again. Surprise, surprise. I know y'all wasn't expecting me to come on, especially with some Dolly content. But yes, I also want to talk to you all about a gift, a special gift that I received for my birthday from one of my brand new young friends. And I'm going to do a shout out to her right quick because she is subscribed to my channel. Her name is Sandra. Hey Sandra. Yeah, I want to talk about some stuff. Before I go into that, I want to also talk about my own tag. It's been a minute since I talked about my tag, and my tag is New Dolly Furniture, and I'm going to show you all some New Dolly Furniture that I found at the Goodwill store yesterday. But until then, also I'm going to show you, when I show you that tag, there's another doll that I'm going to show you all that I bought that particular Dolly Furniture for. So just stay tuned. Stay with me now. Hold tight. Don't go anywhere. This here is Isn't She Lovely from Ashton Drake Galleries, and this is my own Lauren. Yeah, she used to be named Sunny, but I changed her name from Sunny to Lauren. So say hi, aunties, hi. So yeah, so with that in mind, you all know I just had a birthday this past Sunday, and it might sound like I'm just jumping around, but it's just so much that I'm going to talk about, and I'm not going to hold you long. So I'm just throwing some things out there so you know these are the things I'm going to discuss, or I am discussing even right now. Please like this video. Um, I made 54 years old this past Sunday. Thank you all who have did shout outs for me, who have said happy birthday on Facebook, off of Facebook, on YouTube, and everywhere. I really appreciate the love. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Hey, I want to show y'all this gift that Sandra bought me, and I haven't tested it out yet because I actually need to charge the speaker up. So when you all see this on me, this is a speaker. Just letting you all know it's not just a decorative pin or anything. It is a beautiful speaker. I have to learn how to use it, and it has a recharge cord and everything, and there's a couple of other attachments and everything, so I gotta learn all this stuff. And she even blessed me with this neck mount, this tripod neck mount. Okay, so I gotta learn all that too. So maybe between now and Friday, when I do the IBS live concert, I have those things working for me. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another outdoor live like I did 2 weeks ago. That was very exhilarating for me. I enjoyed it. And in Illinois, we've been having 70-degree weather. So I do plan on going back outside really, really soon, y'all. Really soon. So I'm going to just put Lauren aside, and I'm going to bring up my own tag and the doll that's going to represent that tag for today. So hold on. Okay. Ooh, y'all pray for me. I know I look well and everything, but physically I really don't feel my best, but I am pushing. For the last 4 days, it even ran into my birthday. I was not feeling well in my body at all. Not sure what's going on, but I'm just trying to take it easy, trying to make sure I'm eating right, make sure I'm eating in moderation, the things that I am eating and the beverages I am drinking. Yeah, just trying to keep all that in mind. But give me a second to get this other part of my video together. Okay, it's been a little while since I had any of my smaller dolls in any of my videos. And this little dolly here, her name is Shiny. And there's a story behind Shiny. Before I get into Shiny, I want to do a shout out to my youngest daughter, Shantara. This is the doll that she bought me. Oh, wow. How many years ago has it been? Shiny is probably, I want to say she's probably 7 or 8 years old now. And yeah, because Shani came after this other doll that my oldest daughter bought me. Hold on, I want to talk about her too. Yeah, we are back. And yeah, because I can't really talk about one doll without talking about the other doll. Now, this is fun. Fun facts, y'all. For a long time, before my grandbaby Anissa was even conceived, I desired to be a grandmother. Okay. And so this is Shani by my youngest daughter. She bought this doll for me maybe 7 years ago. And this is Taylor. And Taylor was bought for me from by my oldest daughter. Her name is Tiara. Okay. And I've had Taylor longer than Shiny. That's why I had to bring Taylor up, because I really can't talk about Shiny without talking about Taylor. These two were my daughter's way of giving me grandchildren without giving me grandchildren. Do y'all have grown kids out there that desires to have no children? Okay, so that was where they were. And my oldest daughter, she's almost 35 and she still feels that way. Well, she's thinking about possibly adopting. So I'm totally okay with that. I'm fine with that, however way she wants to do it. But anyway, my youngest daughter, and at that time when she gave me the baby doll, she did not desire to have any children. Well, she wasn't ready to have children. I'm not going to say she didn't desire to have children, because maybe she did, but the timing was not at that moment. So yeah, so these two dolls here were my dolly grandchildren for a couple of years or so, at least a couple of years before Anissa Pooh was conceived. My darling 5.5 years young grandbaby that I have now today, and you see her throughout my channel. She's just a pleasure. She's second to none. Okay, no doll can compare to my grandbaby, unless I'm just comparing that she's as cute as a baby doll. Okay, and that's the truth when it comes to my grandbaby. But getting back to my world of fun today, which includes my baby dolls. This here is a walker. Let me put these little two ice cream cones. I brought this for the girls so they can have a little snack while we are talking. Yeah, we love our role play, don't we? So I'm gonna put the ice cream aside for a second, and y'all can eat it later, okay? It's not gonna melt. I promise you, your ice cream cones will not melt. So Shani is demonstrating this cute wooden walker that I saw at the Goodwill, y'all. I couldn't believe it. Now, these are not real wheels. This is wood. So you just sit it down on your floor, and it's very stable. It doesn't roll at all. But it has the cute little beads, little wooden beads for toys. It's supposed to be like a toy, right? And she fits right in it so comfortably, as you all can see. Now, Shiny is about, we'll say she was about 14 inches tall, and Taylor is 18 inches tall. Taylor and Shiny are both dolls from Walmart, and I think Taylor is part of the New Life collection of dolls at Walmart. And you probably can still see her at Walmart. Shiny, I haven't seen Shiny at Walmart in a while, but there are dolls there that looks very similar to her. And believe it or not, their little hairdos, y'all. I styled Shiny's hair like this probably 4 years ago, and Taylor the same thing. It's been about 4 or 5 years since I have combed their heads, and maybe I'm exaggerating. I'm gonna say at least 2 or 3 years. It's been a few years, seriously, since I have combed their hair. Taylor's balls were extremely loose a couple of days ago, so I went over her balls and tightened them. Shiny's balls was just like this, and I just left it alone. So that's all I did as far as updated adjustments and everything. And these dolls are just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me let y'all see what Shiny has on. She has on a cute jogging purple and lavender jogging suit. Cute little shoes. I think I got these shoes from if I didn't get them, they're like gold with stars on them. If I didn't get them from Walmart, I probably got them from Just Kids because I think that's where this outfit came from. It's this little children, it's a secondhand store. Everything in the store is not secondhand though. Some of the things in the store actually is brand new things for children. But they had a bag full of doll clothes one time, and this was a couple of years ago, and I was able to stock up on 18-inch doll clothes. I think they were originally for American dolls, the American dolls, the 18-inch, and I think yeah, I believe those clothes were fairly new. I mean, it was like a bag full. Whoever had those clothes, they took good care of those clothes. They were in excellent condition. And so yeah, this walker, which represents my Dolly furniture, also have another tag that I don't talk about. And I know y'all talk about y'all tags and I don't talk about mine, but my other tag is my childhood toy. And that childhood toy that I have is my teddy bear Wilbur. I do not have Wilbur in my presence right now. As you all know, we moved in our new house a few months ago, and so Wilbur is still, he's not packed away, but he's downstairs in the basement, you know, and he is somewhere safe where he can't get damaged or anything. I just don't have him handy to show you all. But yeah, but that is another tag I have, Dolly childhood toys. Wilbur, the Wilbur I have now is a replacement of the original Wilbur. I was fortunate to find a bear that looks almost as identical as the bear that I had as a child. And it was mind blowing because I was thinking about whatever happened to my original Wilbur. And I don't know what happened, but I know when I moved out, I'm sure my mom cleared some stuff out. You know, some parents keep their kids' stuff and some parents do not. And so I'm thinking that it got thrown out. Yeah. So she probably, because some things I took with me, and I don't know why I didn't take him with me. So she probably figured I didn't want them anymore because she figured if I wanted them, I would have taken them with me. But I'm not sure why I didn't take him with me because he meant a lot to me, a whole lot to me. I had actually wrote a short novel book about that bear, and I still have it handy around here somewhere. I never got it published or anything, but that's how much that teddy bear meant to me. And so I'm not sure why I didn't take him along with me. But God knows my heart, and He gave me a second chance. And I found a bear at the Goodwill store. That the difference is, I think like certain the shades of green that he has on his outfit, it was like the a different shade of green on the original bear, but everything else was the same. It was just crazy. Okay, it was just really crazy how similar these bears are. It's the same bear, just a different shade of green outfit than the original one. So I named him actually like Wilbur Jr. So Wilbur Sr. got away from me, and now I have Wilbur Jr. So yeah. Um, so yeah, just talking about these dolls makes me feel a little bit better, kind of gets my mind off of more serious things and think of some of my little fun things that make me smile, things that make me happy. So shout out to Tiara, my oldest daughter, for giving me Taylor years ago, and shout out to Shantara, my baby girl, for giving me Shiny years ago. Shout out to my new spiritual daughter, Sandra, for giving me the new equipment that I'm going to be using really soon. Hold on. Yeah, remember it's going to be the little speaker that I can wear on me. It's going to be the new tripod that I'm going to be testing out. And yeah, I just pray that it all works out. I think it's gonna be pretty good. My youngest daughter, she's really good in providing my tripods and stuff, but doing the two moves, because we had two moves back to back, y'all. I ended up the tripod ended up getting damaged. I don't care how careful I tried to be with that tripod, it ended up getting damaged, and so I don't have a tripod now. But we've been making it work. We've been making it work. Y'all know I've been still bringing y'all content and everything, regardless. Yeah. But I think I can use that mount type of tripod that Sandra blessed me with, even at church. Because when I'm recording at church, a lot of times my hand be shaking sometimes. I mean, my hand don't be really be shaking. I don't have a shaking problem. But you know how you get into, the moment. And so me getting into the moment and stuff, it causes the phone to shake. So it makes my video shaky. And maybe the tripod, the mounted tripod, would kind of control that where it's not as sensitive. So we're gonna see how it works out. I'm excited about it. I just haven't really felt my normal self within the last 4 days. I haven't really had the patience to look into it. And so y'all just continue to pray for me. I hope what I'm going through will phase off really soon, because this is like day 4. And I'm concerned. I might even go to the doctor today, tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. If I'm not feeling any better, I'm gonna go to the doctor. Yeah. But I pretty much already know what's gonna happen in the emergency room, and so that's why I just been praying myself through it. Because sometimes when I go to the doctor, when I'm having the symptoms I'm having, they just really make me mad, to be honest. Because when it comes to IBS symptoms, the condition itself, it's really limited treatings. The best treatment is me keeping up with what I'm eating, what I'm drinking. And like I told you all before, I can do all the right things and still have the symptoms that I'm having right now. So it's just having digestive issues. It sometimes it really don't matter. Now I can eat. Not I can't eat, but if I eat the wrong foods and I know it's the wrong foods, it's worse. It's a lot worse. So it's not something that I want to be like, well, I might as well just eat whatever I want to eat. I'm gonna be sick anyway. No, I would be worse. If I took that attitude, it would be so much worse. So I just want to just throw that out there, because I don't want nobody to misunderstand what I'm saying. It is good that I continue to do the best that I can. Yeah, whatever's in my control to help me to survive and thrive and don't be miserable as I could be. I should keep that up all the time, every day, daily. No doubt about it at all. But I thank y'all for being my safe space where I can talk about these things. And some things I do talk about on Facebook, but sometimes Facebook people, they're different. They're just different than YouTube people. For some reason, they're quick to judge when they're quick to, oh, you're telling your business. Well, I do understand that there's a place and time for everything, but I feel like even on my page on Facebook, if I want to be transparent about something, that's my right. I have friends that are not friends, but I do have a friend in particular. She's been battling cancer for quite some time, and I noticed that even on her page, she talk about really deep things that she goes through. And some people, they are even against that, because she's told me offline that sometimes she gets negative feedbacks from that. Leave people alone that want to tell their stories on their page or their platforms. It's healthy that way. You might not deal with your issues like other people find relief in dealing with their issues, but it's not your place to shut down people who are brave enough and courageous enough to talk about things. Okay, I feel like we all have an option. We can keep scrolling, we can flip the script. We don't have to listen. If it bothers people that much to think somebody is telling their business, why are you listening then? Because nobody is forcing you to listen. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is forcing people to watch anything. You know what I'm saying? It just behooves me how some people actually think. And then they have the audacity to tell you, you know what I'm saying? Like that's supposed to make you feel bad. I mean, we are our worst critics. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes we can share things and we can feel a certain type of way afterwards, but sometimes that's just the devil, because the devil don't want us to be free. The devil want us to suppress this stuff, and I'm telling you, suppressing stuff that needs to come out, especially if you want it to come out. Now if you don't want it to come out, you're fine. You're not suppressing anything if you don't want it to come out. But if you want to talk about it and you suppressing things, that causes long-term illness. Yeah. That's unnecessary stress that you are suppressing inside of your body that you need to set free. Amen. I'm telling y'all. So yeah, I whenever I have friends that's transparent and they talk about stuff and they let me know in private how they got a negative feedback and stuff, I encourage them. I let them know, listen, I'm not one of those people that's talking about you negatively behind your back. I 100% support what you're doing. I do understand that there's certain things, it's not what you do, it's how you do it or how you say it. And I try to be very cautious of how I might say it, because sometimes it is how you say it. You know, now if you ghetto about it, I can understand the negative feedback. But if you're being as classy as you can about it, as intelligent as you can about it, then by all means get it out. Yeah, get it out. And even when I say classy and intelligent, it's my definition. It might not, you might be thinking you classy and intelligent. So it's still not my right to even judge that, because you are who you are. People just need to just decide if they want to watch and listen. However person come out with it is who they are. If I can accept who you are, in the process you healing or getting something off your chest to feel better, then it's my choice to watch you in your way of expressing it, whether I'm in full agreement of how you doing it or not. If I'm watching and listening, that means I'm giving you a chance to be the person that you are. I'm not going to turn around and text you and tell you you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. I watched through the whole video, so apparently it was okay, right? And if it's not okay, I'm not going, you'll never hear from me telling you nothing negative. I'm just not going to watch you. I'm not going to respond. I'm just going to keep it moving. And then let you entertain your audience that's okay with the way you came across, whether it's good, bad to the rest of the world or not. This is your world right now. And that's the good thing about having a platform and having a page. It's that freedom that you have. Well, you don't have to worry about people telling you you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? At least you're hoping people don't tell you that. But like I said, hey, we got control too, because just like you got control to keep scrolling, we could delete your comments. Okay, we can block you from our page or our channel if you're just that disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And I even respect people who say, you know, they said, I don't mean any disrespect, but then they state their view. Okay, it just depends. You know, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Just always keep that in mind. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. But allow people to have that safe space to be who they are. We are the first people to say, well, so and so is fake. Well, when people are real, you can't accept real people either. So what can you be? Okay, so let people be who they are. Stop making people who are real to be unreal. Let them be real. Let them be human. Amen. That's all I want to say today. I wasn't really planning on getting into all of that, but I'm telling you, sometimes when you're not feeling well, you kind of let it all out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all a relief. It helps me feel better. I feel better. For some reason, I needed to say that, because suppressing stuff causes pain too, y'all. And letting that thing out is very, very healthy. Very healthy. And another fun fact is I love you all. Everybody who supports me on Facebook, on YouTube. Oh, I was intending to tell y'all, I even have an Instagram now. I believe it's Sheila.Bryant309. It's my Instagram. I'm not really active on the Instagram. I'm still learning the Instagram, to be honest with you. But I think the stuff that I post on Facebook is synced with the Instagram, so it's supposed to show up on Instagram as well. I need to go and check and see if that's what's happening or not. Yeah, but I did download the Instagram app and everything. And I do have a couple of things on Instagram depending on if everything is syncing into the Instagram or not. So if you want to follow me there and you want me to follow you, just see if you can find me. I do have a profile picture so you can follow me and leave me a message so I know that you're there. And we'll see where it takes me. It might help my YouTube channel, who knows? And that's one of the reasons why I went on here and looked into the Instagram. Somebody was telling me to do a TikTok, but and somebody was telling me to even do a Twitter. I'm really not trying to do all that because I do have a very busy life outside of social media, believe it or not. And there's only so much social media I can do. I'm trying to be loyal and dedicated to the stuff that I do promise to do on YouTube. Amen. And Facebook, I have private groups and stuff, so I do have obligations there too. I just try to keep everything balanced. I try to, be present in everything. I showed y'all Taylor's dress, but I neglected to show y'all Shawnee's outfit. And this dress also came from Just Kids, that bag of clothes that I told y'all about. It also came with a matching hairband. And so yeah, little Shiny, she's been sporting these clothes, and I haven't taken it off of her in a while. And she has some cute little white bloomers up under her dress, cute little white infant socks, and I haven't changed her clothes in a while. I haven't changed Taylor's clothes in a while. Um, I don't know. Sometimes I like certain clothes on certain dolls, and sometimes it's hard to take it off of them. And I don't know. One day, I guess I'll change their clothes sooner or later. Um, yeah, I'm good. They good, right? They not complaining. They'll never complain. That's a good thing about loving baby dolls. You'll never have to worry about them complaining. They'll never have an itch that needs to be scratched. None of that. They will always be the way how I left them. However way how I got their hair, their clothes, I don't have to worry about nothing changing, right? Because they are my personal baby dolls. And like Spring Flower say, your dolls, your way. And I'm going to leave on that note. Shout out to Spring Flower for that one, because I be taking that personal. My doll, my way. And I know y'all have y'all dolls, y'all way as well. And I talk to y'all later in a different video. Hopefully the IBS content this Friday. Thank you all for supporting it. I should be live Friday Central Time, no later than 2 o'clock. Hopefully before if I can. But definitely, by the help of the Lord, no later than 2 o'clock. If I am a little later or a little earlier, give me some grace and mercy, y'all. But I will be going forth this Friday. Hopefully, I'll be feeling a lot better. Hopefully, I have a good report to talk to you all about. But like I told y'all, I promise y'all transparency, even with that, even though I don't share every little detail of my journey to win IBS, but what I do share with you all will be 100% truth. Okay? Whatever I share, it is 100% truth. Amen. I'll talk to y'all later. Until next time. Please don't forget to like this video. And I am going to sit these girls down. And I don't know if this is going to be a thumbnail or not, but let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. And let's put them down. And I'm going to pick Lauren back up and bring Lauren back to the table. To my lap, I should say. And actually, I could bring Shiny back. I'm just going to take her out of her walker because it's so bulky. Yeah, we're going to have all three of the girls in the picture. Yeah, why not try to get a thumbnail with everybody? And that's it. Bye bye.